Okay, so I thought it'd be fun to predict what would happen in The Last of Us Episode 9. I've played the game, as you can see, as I play it badly in the background here. But yeah, I figure with all the changes they've made along the way in the season so far, that it might actually be able to predict the kind of changes they'll make in this. So, here we go. Ellie and Joel have a nice, pleasant walk to Salt Lake City. It is sunny here and there are no infected anywhere to be found. Because this story is about people, and they're the real monsters. So, they put the stupid mushroom people in the first half to trick you into watching it, okay? So get over it. Quick, you'll be distracted by giraffes. So we'll have the giraffe scene. And then, for some reason, the Fireflies will throw a stun grenade, which will knock out Joel and Ellie. No potential drowning for Ellie here. Ellie is told everything by Marlene before the operation. Good news, everyone! Turns out all they need to do is take some of her antigens to fight off the parasitic fungus. She'll have to have some spinal fluid taken, and that is going to be incredibly painful. But she won't say need her brain cut open and killed? And Ellie agrees to this. And Marlene talks to Ellie about her mother and how she saved Ellie as a baby and how much Ellie means to Marlene. And that she always has looked out for her and protected her from the shadows. She is the reason Ellie went into the school, the federal school. And the knife Ellie has was Anna. It was Anna's. It was her mother's. And so Ellie, now with a fondness of Marlene, and now with the knowledge of her mother, gets prepped for surgery. Joel wakes up in a hospital bed. Joel doesn't really pay attention to what anyone is saying after the word operation is used. Blah blah blah, needles, blah blah blah, spinal, blah blah blah, what? Blah blah blah, operation, blah blah blah. He starts to get confused and he wants to see Ellie, but Marlene says she's prepped for surgery and they can't see her. So then he gets angry with Marlene, and so she has him escorted outside. That's when he kills the guard. But luckily there aren't any other Fireflies in the building. He effortlessly makes his way to the surgical theatre, and the totally a surgeon and was never a veterinarian pleads for his life as Joel aims his gun at him. His name is Jerry. He has a daughter. Her name is Abby. Her mother has already died. And he is the last surgeon. And Ellie will be fine after all. Joel sees that Jerry has a scalpel in his hand. But Joel demands that he puts the knife down. Jerry complies, but to keep the knife sterile, he reaches out to put the knife on the little surgical table near Ellie. But Joel, thinking he's trying to hurt Ellie, shoots Jerry dead. Abby comes in just at that moment and screams, "How could you do this? You killed my father!" Joel grabs Ellie and leaves. Abby calls after Joel as he leaves the room. "I will find you!" Joel leaves and takes the elevator. There are no Fireflies to stop him. Unarmed Marlene waits at the elevator doors. She tries to convince Joel to stop, and that it was Ellie's decision. But Joel shoots her. Marlene begs for her life. "You'll just come looking for her," Joel says, as he finishes her off. Joel drives Ellie and himself to Jackson. What happened, Joel? Turns out there are a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. It's dozens, actually. Yours and everyone else's antigens didn't work out. So now they've given up looking for a cure. Whereas Joel's thinking taking us home. A very short term I'm sorry. Joel is a very they arrive at Boston. Back in Boston, when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My girlfriend was there, and she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out, you know. We could be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn. Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. Then it was Tess, and then Sam. None of it was your fault, interjects Joel. No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Swear to me, demands Ellie. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true. I swear, says Joel. Okay.